What up, y'all? Forward Fabian in the building, man. I'm back doing a reaction to a serial killer cause a popular radio show. Look like this is Howard Stern, man. Let's just hop right into the video. Without further ado, man, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow all my socials, man, at Fort Worth Fabian. Let's get it.
Sometimes I ask them, if they think it's dangerous, doing what they're doing, if they're worried about things, and they'll laugh it off, and that just pisses me off.
Right. And then you go ahead and you kill him.
Yeah.
Howard Stern's show was a popular radio show that was beloved for its dark humor, real hot takes, and over-the-top segments. I was not around for this. I mean, in early times. Listeners were feeling disturbed when a man wanted to go by the name of Clay called into the show. Clay admits to having killed more than 12 prostitutes in the NO area. Damn! Doubtful about the whole thing, Howard and his co-host Robin begin to ask Clay a series of questions. 17 minutes long. We definitely not doing all that.
All right, I got a guy on the phone who claims he's been killing prostitutes and he's wondering why he's doing it.
Oh, God.
So maybe he thinks I have an answer. Is this Ed? Ed?
No, this isn't Ed.
Oh.
You haven't killed any prostitutes?
It's so
I never said
funny.
my name was Ed.
Oh.
Oh. Sorry.
That's okay.
What name do you use?
You can call me Clay.
Clay?
Clay?
Yes, Clay. Okay, Clay. So what happened? How many prostitutes have you killed?
12.
And you're wondering why you do it?
Robin,
I have a
quiet.
pretty good idea.
Why? Did your mom beat you? Did your mom spank you?
Was your mom a prostitute?
No. Actually, nothing like that.
What is it then?
I think I just do it for the sense of the power.
All right. Do you have sex with them first?
Yes, and
And then what, you strangle them?
once.
How else did you kill them?
Well, a few times, actually most times with a hammer.
Sheesh.
And where do you do this primarily?
I've done it twice in a parking garage, and then the rest of the times on the side of the road.
And you're from the New Orleans area?
Yes.
And how? I mean, what do you beat them to death with a
He said,
hammer?
Man.
Usually only takes.
They kind of low-key exposing them, simultaneously trying to see if they can pull more information out of them, while at the same time still not believing in it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be tough to actually wholeheartedly believe a serial killer is going to call into a radio show to talk about it. Maybe the name Clay is not authentic, so I think there's a partiality of Howard Stern being like, "You bullshitting, bro. You're not telling the truth." But then it's like there's still that intrigue to it.
Once in it.
Dude, you got to have a lot of anger in you.
Yes.
And that means you're heartless. You used to kill small
He
animals?
said that means you're heartless. Damn.
No, I've killed a rat.
Yeah. Dude, you're a serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And
What
you
a
get away with it, I guess,
casual
because you're
conversation.
hookers, and
What a
so
killer.
far nobody's... What?
Is this Howard?
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
I didn't know this was Howard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Howard.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've never killed a kitten.
So how old were
Bruh
you
called
when
into
you
the
killed
show
your first
not knowing
woman?
it's Howard Stern.
16.
And you must be a powerful kind of guy, big guy.
I wasn't then.
Right. And when you killed your first one, did you go in there knowing you were going to kill her, or it just sort of happened?
I knew I really had it planned out.
Hmm.
You know, I wanted to do the whole sending clues.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Are you in?
He thought he was Zodiac.
It turned out no one noticed for a long time.
Right. Like you killed her on the side of the road?
That's crazy. Y'all heard he said he wanted to send in clues. I immediately think of Zodiac. What was the other killers that did this? Was that Golden State Killer, the Bay Area Killer? Did he do that? I don't think so. They just found that fool like 2-3 years ago. But it's weird that some murderers, they just want to go noticed. They're doing all this killing, and I found out that nobody knew who it was. It's like they want the attention and the fame, bruh. Not to encourage any of this, bro, but you would think that if you did something bad and you got away with it, wipe your hands and move on, because there is no paper trail. They don't know who did what. But in his mind, nobody knew it was me. I need to do it again. It's all for clout. It's all for fame, bro.
That was the parking garage.
Okay. And then what'd you do with the body? You dumped that somewhere?
Yeah, actually, I think she's probably one of the ones that they found.
Yeah.
But let me ask you something. You were sending clues that you were going to do this?
No, I was.
He was going to like
doing that.
he was going to leave like a note for the newspapers, and you know,
But you decided not to.
he didn't want to be famous or draw attention to himself. But the problem is,
No, that's what I wanted to do. But
but you did, but no one noticed the clues.
I never sent the clues. I never left anything. You know, I wanted to have my own little signature.
Right.
I wanted the thumb paint
Oh,
with their thumb.
Oh, really?
what do you want to do?
Thumb paint with their thumbs.
Thumb paint what though?
I don't know.
Oh, anything. It was in a comic book a couple of years ago. Just seemed like a good idea.
Like you take the girl you killed, you dip her thumbs in paint, and then you do like a thumb painting
Yes.
on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Now, after you kill somebody, do you play with the body?
Actually, the closest I've ever done to that is I always make sure I pay them and I make sure they keep their money
Oh, really?
when they're still alive. But with one of them, I did put the money in a compromising place.
I see.
But this one, you know, it had a penis.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
really?
it was a guy.
Yeah, I didn't know at first.
So do you ever get? Do you think the
So
reason you're so
smashing a
angry
dude?
is because you were
Hell
abused
no.
or something?
No, I wasn't abused, Howard.
Where's your family?
Some folks don't believe that people just crazy and evil exist. So something had to happen to you, right? Why did you do this? Because I wanted to, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people are already born with a screw loose, bro. He's over here, well, what? Did you kill kittens when you grew up? No, that was Michael Myers, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you watch Halloween, Michael Myers was killing animals. Although they do say the signs of a serial killer or a murderer to be. They kill, they torture small animals. You know what I mean? It's kind of the buildup. But some people just can't fathom that folks are just mentally ill or evil. Some people just call it evil. Natural evil does exist. Some people think that there's something loose and, you know. I just think evil
You got a
exists.
wife?
I mean, you got a mom, a dad, a wife, children. You got any of that?
I've got a couple of kids, but I'm
No wife.
not married to the mother.
You're a white guy?
He sound like
Yeah, Howard, that's pretty funny because the only suspect they had when they started finding the bodies was a black police officer.
Oh.
what he say?
Finding the bodies was a black
That's pretty funny because the only suspect they had when they started finding the bodies was a black police officer.
police officer.
That's crazy. Always pinning on the black man, huh? But with that being said, he sound very educated, bro. He sound very articulate. You know what I mean? I think a lot of murderers or serial killers are very sharp guys. To be honest, not everybody who kills or murders is just some bum off the street. A lot of these guys, bruh, PhDs. I mean, that was random. I don't know if they got PhDs, but they smart. Point being.
Officer.
Oh.
Of course they gonna lie. Of course they gonna laugh
One
at
of them
that.
was associated with them.
Oh, really?
Are you on drugs?
I've done acid a few times.
So
Stay away from
Nothing
LSD,
so
kids.
after you killed the first 60-year-old, like you finished.
No, I was 16.
Oh, that's right. I'm
How
sorry.
old she was.
All right. So you finished with your sexual gratification, and then you
Not always, no.
not always. You don't even want to get laid sometimes.
No,
You just want to kill.
I'm just bored.
Right.
But does the killing sexually satisfy you in some way?
I can't believe Ed McMahon's not laughing.
I've eaten off thinking about it later.
Yeah.
What do you say?
That's about it.
He's pleasured himself thinking about it later.
Oh, he has. Okay. Now, how far apart are these murders? Like, do you murder and then, like, you feel satisfied for a while?
I don't even understand why I do it, Howard. I don't know if I ever get any satisfaction.
But how
The
often?
closest together anywhere was the same night.
Really?
You killed two people in
This
the
fool
same
doing
night?
two-a-days.
Yeah, but I went to Mississippi for the second
hell?
one.
This fool just exposing himself.
So there's
I
no
was in
pattern to
Alabama,
how
then I went to Dallas,
many
Texas.
weeks or
and
days between
fool.
murders?
No.
Are these mostly white chicks or black chicks?
A fair number of them have been black. The transvestite was black.
You think there's some racial motivation here?
No, Howard, they were just, let's just say a Jimmy Swaggart town.
Jimmy Swaggart Town.
Don't know what that means.
Me neither, but
That's pretty much the area around here where the prostitutes all hang out.
Oh.
I see.
And it's just whoever comes up to you. You don't pick a certain type.
I don't even approach them. I wait for them to approach me, Robin.
So
And do you
that's
ever
like them asking for it.
do you ever like look into their eyes and go, you know, gee, these people were just children at one point, and maybe they just had a tough life?
I've let a couple go.
You have. Like, what happened? You're in the middle of killing them.
My
and
thing
then,
is,
and
why
then,
does he target prostitutes? That's the question y'all should ask, and I don't think they ever asked that. Maybe it's easy access. I mean, one can assume prostitutes come to you. It's kind of an easy kind of entry into having access to somebody, you know, to kill them. But a lot of murderers kill prostitutes, bruh. And I don't know why. And if he's saying there's no type of hate against women who, I guess, associate themselves with that type of career, well, why does he do it in the first place? That's the question you should ask. Why isn't he murdering random women on the street?
what do they say? Why would you let one go and kill the other?
There was this one.
Go ahead.
I think she was probably really new to it.
Yeah.
There was just something about her. Maybe she reminded me of my ex-fiance, but
Right.
He don't like his
You
fiance.
somehow relate.
more of an innocent quality.
You somehow felt bad for her.
Yeah.
No, nigga, let him talk.
So okay, so you killed your first woman.
Oh damn.
When was the last time you killed?
Yesterday.
It's been a few months.
Right.
Actually, it's been going on a year.
So what do you think you're going to do? Do you think you're going to kill yourself? Do you think that?
Hey.
Are you going to kill again?
Can you stop
If
this?
I killed myself, I'd miss the next Batman movie.
Right. You don't want to do that.
No.
No, but in all seriousness, I mean, do you think that you can control this? Do you think you can stop?
I think I have been.
Oh, you have been for the last
Been
couple
a
of months.
year, bro.
A year he hasn't killed.
Oh, a year.
Yeah.
Almost.
So why do you think you stopped killing all of a sudden?
I really don't know, Howard. Part of it had to do with my car broke down.
Oh, no transportation.
Seriously? That's the reason?
Well, that was the reason for a month, but after that, I guess it was all self-control.
Wow. But
So you don't want to do this anymore?
No, he wants to do it, but he's controlling himself. Like you want to kill women, right?
Sure.
Yeah. And what? And do you like?
is a
do
weird
you enjoy seeing them
conversation,
struggle as you kill them?
Actually, none of them really struggle.
It's weird, right? Because the killer seems like he's very casual. This is his normal day to day, right? He's probably killed several women. Like it's a casual conversation for him. And then on the side of Howard Stern, it's weird, bruh. It's kind of like the comfortability switched for each party. Initially, as the murderer is detailing what he's done, it's too calm and comfortable. I mean, if you're a killer and you're a serial killer, I think you're probably accustomed to murder. That's probably why he's so casually talking about it. They're intrigued at the beginning, asking all these questions. They're still asking questions, obviously, but it kind of seems like Clay is uncomfortable now. He's kind of like, well, I don't know. And then Howard Stern, they're just, the way they're going about the conversation, it's like they're more comfortable to talk about it now. It's weird. You would assume a serial killer would be comfortable talking about his killings because that's what he does. But then when he starts getting uncomfortable because he's getting pressed with certain questions, you can hear it in his voice. He's kind of like, well, I don't know. You want to kill still, don't you? Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like now he's uncomfortable just because they're pressing him with certain questions. But now the comfortability from Howard and Robin is there because I guess they're in the midst of the conversation already. You know what I mean? But it is, and I still, like I said earlier, there's a partiality. I think there's partially them not even believing this is true. So they're just egging it on and, hey, you know, you're a murderer. Right. Sure you are, buddy.
Do you hit them from behind or do they see it coming?
I can't get inside their minds, but let's just say I hit them.
But, I mean, are you facing them?
Yeah.
Well, so you can see their face and everything when you do it.
Yeah. The worst I've ever gotten was one tried to grab my neck. I've never gotten any of the claw marks or anything that are dead giveaways.
This fool
No, you
knows.
must be very powerful.
I wouldn't call myself powerful, maybe intimidating.
Why did you use a hammer? Do you think you...
Because it was in a book I read.
Oh,
Well, everything's come from
cartoons and...
somebody else.
Yeah. When's the last
Well, no,
time you got
duh.
laid?
It's called research.
Last week, Howard.
Oh, yeah, so you didn't kill that girl
No.
because she wasn't a hooker.
No.
Right.
It's only hookers, though.
A lot of serial killers are only into hookers because they know, A,
Easy.
Thank
probably
you.
won't get caught, and B, they have some kind of anger toward hookers. So there's no way I'm going to talk you into giving yourself up or
Thank
anything,
you.
right?
No.
I shouldn't even waste my time. I know I'm going to get calls after this, and people are going to go, Howard, how come you didn't catch him? I'm going
Has anybody ever been close to catching you?
No. No. Actually, someone Once when it was in the newspaper, someone joked to me, I know it was you, but, well, they were joking.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of tattoos?
Well, that
I
exposed
don't have
him.
any tattoos.
This
I wouldn't
must
do
have
that to
exposed him, bruh. If that one individual caught wind of this interview and could recall at that time, boom, we know it's you, dude. We know it's you. This video currently got 17 million views. Was released, what, like 4 years ago? But on a certain specific channel. But as you can tell, the origins of this was probably, they mentioned like this. The show was active at what time? Like during the 1980s to, I don't even remember. So who knows when this guy called in. I want to assume that this was probably in the 90s. That's what I would want to assume, right? But then again, at that point in time, there wasn't accessibility to this information. But he couldn't just get on YouTube and know the guy that I assumed killed somebody. Oh, I know it's him. You know what I'm saying? This is the Howard Stern show, bro. This was a radio show. So if you didn't catch this show at a certain point in time, I would assume you probably wouldn't hear the information for that day or that segment. So that's kind of wild to think about. The 90s, bro.
Right.
And do you get high before you do this?
I've gotten pretty drunk before.
Yeah.
I'm the only guy you could. Am I the only guy you ever told about this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting, bro. This interesting.
I guess that's sort of an honor.
I've told a couple of women, Howard, but,
They're dead.
Yeah. Do you tell him first and then you kill him?
yeah.
What do you say to him? Let me
More
hear.
fun.
All right, let's
Every
see.
now and then you can play the running game if you're out in the middle of nowhere, and we got a lot in the middle of nowhere down here.
Right. So, in other words, let's say you're with a woman, right? A hooker.
Yeah, Howard.
And you say to her, okay, honey, you just had sex and everything. What do you say to her to torment her? How do you break the news to her that she's going to die?
It really depends on my mood.
Just give us an example.
Well, if I wanted to, I could just say Baba Booey, but that would be pretty,
No, come on, be serious. What do you say to him?
I can say you're going to die.
And then what do they do?
I like to articulate a little more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I ask them if they think it's dangerous doing what they're doing, if they're worried about things, and they'll laugh it off, and that just pisses me off.
Right.
Little
And
do
then
they
you go
know.
ahead and you kill him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
According to Howard himself, the day after Clay's call aired, the FBI contacted Howard and asked for a copy of the record tape. Wow. Y'all think they caught this dude, bruh? No further mentions of the call have been brought up by Howard or his team since then. There are only a handful of internet forums discussing the call my people know available. Wow. So he got away with it. One of them ones that got away with it, bruh. That's crazy to me, bro. Honestly, that is just crazy to me. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comment section below, man. I would want to assume that they maybe have caught this guy by now. Like, if this show was airing back in the what's-it-calls, you know what I'm saying? That you would hope that they were able to track this guy down. 1986 to 05. So imagine this show, he could have called in at 86, bro. Their tech was not up to par to where you was catching this dude, bro. You was not catching homie. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me that, well, it looks like if they never caught him, he got away, you know, scotch-free. But it's crazy to me that when some folks get away with stuff, they're mad about that. Oh, no, I need my recognition. I want to spend my whole life in prison. It's just, I want the death penalty. It's like, bruh, what? That's how you know some folks are just mentally ill, bro. There's nothing you can do, say, ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, hey, man, prayers out to the family, to victims' families, man. Prayers out to those who are in compromising situations, man. And it's a weird thing to say, but pray for prostitutes, man. Girls who think they got no other way out but to go out and sell themselves on the street. And they're putting themselves in very compromising situations, bro. As Howard said, as a lot of people who pay attention to criminology know, prostitutes are an easy target for a lot of serial killers and murderers, man. So, hey, man, let me know y'all's thoughts on this one in the comment section below. Peace, love, prosperity, everybody out there. God bless y'all. We'll catch y'all next time. We out.